Friends, here our concept is Docker architecture. See, simply this is Docker architecture, but let me go with our known concept, that is creating containers using Docker. See, whenever if you want to create a container using Docker, first of all, you have to install your Docker on any one of the operating system. So after installing your Docker on any one of the operating system, based on the type of container, we will select a Docker image. Then from that Docker image, with the help of Docker, we will create our containers. We already have a discussion on this. Fine. Now, if you observe clearly, in this diagram itself, we have our Docker architecture. Now let me extract that step by step. Now here, if you observe, the very first part in this entire diagram is your infrastructure. Now assume that this is our infrastructure with some RAM, hard disk and some CPUs. Fine. On top of your infrastructure, simply we are installing, suppose here, Windows Server. Not only Windows Server, we can also go with Ubuntu or Linux or RHEL or CentOS, whatever it may be. Now assume that on top of this infrastructure, suppose I installed some XYZ operating system. Now this is called simply your host or your server. Now on your host or on your server, we are installing Docker. Now assume that I installed Docker. Anyway, that is called simply Docker daemon or Docker engine. Fine. Now once if you have your Docker, using Docker we can create containers by selecting required Docker image. Fine. Now one more thing. See, this Docker is simply a service or engine. So with the help of this Docker engine or service, we are going to create containers. That means we need to pass some instructions to this Docker daemon. So how we can pass? We need some interface between us and a Docker engine. Now for that we are using a simple software called Docker CLI. That's it. Now using this Docker CLI, we will pass instructions to your Docker daemon or Docker engine so that will create or start or stop or destroy your containers. That's it. Fine. And here this Docker CLI you can install on the host where you are running your Docker engine, or else you can take one separate host. There we can install your Docker CLI. From that remote server also you can interact with this Docker engine. Or you can also communicate with your Docker engine from remote location using REST APIs. So how to do that we will see in our course. That's fine. Now here if you observe, we are creating containers by taking Docker images with the help of Docker engine. Now assume that I need to create three types of containers. Let's say Windows Server 2012 container, 2016 container and 2019 container. That means here you need three types of Docker images. So from where you will get those images? You no need to worry for that. Already Docker is maintaining some images in Docker registry. So how to get them we will see in our course. So be clear, Docker images are already available with Docker registry. So whenever if you want to create your required container, simply we will get our Docker image from Docker registry and we will create our container. Fine. Suppose I want to customize that Docker image. Yes, we can customize and we can store that images in your Docker registry, or else we can maintain our custom registry. There we can store our Docker images. Fine. Now this is simply Docker architecture. Okay. Okay guys, thank you for watching this video.